Om Shanti. Welcome to Paramjyoti Yoga. Due to modern lifestyle, back pain has become quite common. Irrespective of the age, young, adults and elderly, everybody is facing some sort of back issues. So if you have any of these issues, please do not neglect it. Consult a doctor immediately. However, yoga is a great boon which can help in relieving these back issues. The first asana that we are learning today is called Bhujangasana. For this, lie down on your abdomen. Do not attempt the final position on the first day itself. We will learn it in 3 stages. Keep both your hands next to your chest, touch your forehead to the ground, and your heels should be facing upwards. First stage, only raise your head and neck. Be in this position for almost 5 seconds. After that, gently touch your forehead to the ground. In the second stage of Bhujangasana, raise your head, shoulders and chest, but keep the abdomen firmly placed on the ground. Make sure that both of your feet are touching each other. Do not separate the legs. Maintain this pose also for 5 seconds and slowly lower your forehead, touching it to the ground. Now in the third stage, totally raise your head, neck, shoulders, chest and abdomen also, and raise it till your shoulders come straight. Keep your feet together. People with cervical spondylosis and slip disc should avoid this asana. Maintain this pose also for 5 seconds and slowly release the pose. Be very gentle with your body while doing the asanas. Afterwards, relax in Makarasana. In Makarasana, spread your legs outside, cross your shoulders and put your cheek either on one side and relax by closing your eyes. Always breathe in during relaxation exercises. For all asanas performed on the abdomen, Makarasana is the default relaxation position. The counter for this asana is Salabhasana. To perform Salabhasana, put your right hand beneath your right thigh, left hand beneath your left thigh. Touch your chin to the floor and your heels facing the sky. Both the legs should be joined together. Now rise both the legs without bending near the knee. Keep them as straight as possible. Take support of your hands. The more you press your hands towards the floor, the more you can raise your legs. Please make sure that you are not unnecessarily straining your body. Do it as per your flexibility and as per your body's capacity. Maintain this pose for 5 seconds and slowly lower your legs. Again, relax in Makarasana. These 2 asanas are also beneficial for anybody who is trying to lose weight. The next asana we are doing is called Dhanurasana or bow pose. For this asana, bend both your legs near the knees and try to hold the ankles. Hold your right ankle with right hand, left ankle with left hand. Initially, if you are new to this asana, just practice holding like this for few days. After that, only proceed with the next stages of the asana. In the next stage of the asana, slowly try to raise your head. And finally, in the advanced stage, try to raise your legs also. And now finally the body looks like a bow, an arrow. Even while coming out of the asana, first lower your head. Touch your forehead to the ground. Release your legs and relax once again in Makarasana. When you are starting new with this asana, practice them once a day. And as your flexibility keeps increasing, you can go up to 3 to 5 rounds of each asana. After you have sufficiently relaxed yourself, turn over to lie down on your back. And the next asana is called Setu Bandhasana or bridge pose. This asana is a great boon for anybody with severe back issues. This helps reducing your pain a lot. Similar to other asanas, this asana also you should practice in stages. For the practice of the asana, turn your palms towards the ground. Then bend both your legs near the knees. Now, while taking support of your legs and hands, slowly raise your back. That is, you raise your upper back, lower back, and your hips and your thighs. Again, remember, go as per your flexibility. Do not unnecessarily force yourself. Maintain this pose for 5 seconds, and after that, slowly come back. First by lowering your abdomen and then bringing your legs back to normal position. Now relax in Savasana. See, these asanas you don't have to do only once your problem has started. Daily practice of these asanas strengthens your spine a lot, right from the upper spine to middle to lower spine, because of which you will enjoy a good back health for very long time. The next asana that we will be learning are called cat-cow poses or Marjari asana. For this asana, from Savasana, gently turn towards either right side or left side and get up and sit. Now stand on both your knees with almost 1 to 2 feet gap between the knees. Now slowly breathe in, raise your head and lower your back. Then while exhaling, look down and raise your spine. So while breathing in, you lower your spine and look up, and while breathing out, raise your spine and look down. Repeat this for 3 times and sit in Vajrasana. Now come out of Vajrasana and relax in Sitila Dandasana. For Sitila Dandasana, spread your legs in front of you. Spread them apart. Take your hands back. Let your head hang freely and breathe in and breathe out into the abdomen. And finally, relax in Savasana. After doing these asanas, please definitely go through our videos of pranayamas and practice the pranayamas. Every yoga session should include pranayama and meditation. So check out our videos regarding the same and you can learn pranayama and meditation. We sincerely hope that this video helps you in overcoming your back problems and also to strengthen your back. To know the new videos released by Paramjyoti Yoga and to learn many such beneficial yoga techniques, please subscribe to our channel.